Dancer all in one.
Specifically in the arts.
Taking risks.
Photography.
In the arts world.
The language is ASL.
Deaf what? Interview.
Digital originals. Thurga Kanagasekarampillai.
Hello, Thurga. It's been a long time since we've had the Deaf What interview. I know that you've accomplished a lot since then. So tell me about your experiences with Banff and the Tempest over in Edmonton.
Sure. Well, recently the Citadel Theatre collaborated with a director from Sweden, who is a Black British actress named Gisette, and this is their sign name. I was very fortunate to work with her. She came all the way to Canada to work with all of us at the Citadel Theatre, a mix of hearing and deaf actors, to work on the production of The Tempest. We went to the Banff Centre for the Arts and Creativity as a part of training to get us prepared for the production. Honestly, Banff is a beautiful town, and it's such a rare opportunity for a group of deaf actors to study at the centre. Really, it was fortunate for us to be a part of that experience in such an amazing learning environment. It was a really huge deal for me, a huge accomplishment. I was given the lead role of Miranda. For me, that's such a rare opportunity. I'm hoping that there will be more opportunities for productions such as The Tempest and more to provide this kind of experience again in the future, especially here in Canada and everywhere else, including the US. Why not?
This is great. I'm glad that you got the lead role, and shortly after you graduated from college. You should be proud of yourself.
Thank you.
Also, you're the founder of DUT. Can you explain your experiences? I know that you collaborated with deaf elders. That's amazing.
Well, DUT stands for Deafy's Unique Time. I noticed a lot of deaf elders have had many fascinating experiences before I was born. The community has become quiet as deaf elders have been leaving the field, passing away, or retiring. Where's our passion? That flame is dying. I'm new to this world of theater, and I feel like it's the right time for me to support these elders. Because their experiences are invaluable. Their experiences and values should not be minimized, as they understand what it's like to be a person of color with their cultural experiences that they've grown up with. And that experience is very, very rich. Currently, Deafy's Unique Time is working with Ali Saidi, Relitza Rodriguez, and our emerging artist, Vanessa Shadid. Our theater group will include more deaf artists. My ultimate goal is to support artists and elders who are passionate and looking for more artistic opportunities. I'm here to support them all, and that's why DUT exists. We are here to make sure that they get the resources that they need to support their artistic journey.
Next question. Can you tell me about your future goal, like setting up your own theater company?
Sure. Well, COVID-19 has changed our perspective for the future. My dream has been to set up a theater company. Because in the past, deaf theater companies were established but ended up closing down. This was due to the fact that there wasn't a strong foundation to begin with. My current goal is to do research on what the deaf community needs in terms of theater. To be more specific, the needs of deaf people of color, the needs of the LGBTQ community, the needs of deaf elders, and the needs of deaf youth. What do they need? What can we do to meet their needs? And lastly, how can we collaborate as a community to develop resources? For now, Deafy's Unique Time, or DUT, is great for me to begin with, and to create a foundation for my future theater company. It is a theater group, whereas a theater company is for the whole community. But my hopes is with a theater company, there will be a space available for us to physically gather for events and socials. We can also go there to attend theater productions and enjoy deaf stories on stage. Deaf identity is so important to us, and so is pouring your heart out to show who you are inside. I want to see people fully invest into making this dream come true.
Thank you, Thurga. I'm looking forward to seeing your growth as a theater artist. You are amazing. I see what you're doing for the community and your passion to collaborate with deaf elders and deaf youth. So I've noticed that you've been advocating about Tamil. Can you explain more, please?
Sure thing. Well, it's a part of my identity as my family's from Sri Lanka. Unfortunately, even with the end of the war, Tamils are still being killed, which makes it genocide. What's happening in Sri Lanka is extremely urgent, and growing up, I never had access to accessible information about Tamil culture. With the popularity of social media, I've started learning more about the world. I'm trying my best to share my knowledge and what I have learned with all of us. It's so important to be aware of the fact that not only Tamils have experienced genocide, but also it's happening in other countries around the world. It's really critical for us to support these countries in order to end genocide and learn about what's happening. Thank you for asking.
Thank you. Do you have any thoughts or advice for aspiring actors?
Don't wait and just go for it. Do your own research and research as much as you can. Include the deaf community in this research process.